What a disaster.
What happened, Trev?
Don't park your freaking dinghy too close to the surf rack. Colin did his best.
He's under there now.
So last week we suffered the kind of disaster which you wouldn't wish on your worst enemy. So let's catch up where we left off last week when we were trying to sort out the engine and get all the water out.
Get onto that boat. Yeah. Into that side. And for the first time, toolbox, where is it? Fall out the frigging console because we wouldn't have had a small enough thing to get to the spark plugs.
If the engine was full of that oil, the oil level would be right to the top.
Have a look at it.
It's not. It's just perfect.
Perfect. Down, that's what I said. She's not running, so
Vodka orange.
Did you like
Extra
one?
strong, yes please.
You like another red one?
Yeah, babe.
Pear.
What?
Pear juice?
No, it's peach.
That's delicious. Thank you. Trev's just taken the spark plugs out. I went and dropped Brittany over at the surf. Any water come out? See what you're gonna do now, Trev?
I just want to take this freaking airbox off and just check. There's no water in it here. Okay, that just comes off. I've got to get this shit dried out.
So just took the little
Together there.
air box off. It's full of water in there, so don't want to start it now and suck all of that into the engine.
Always seriously nerve-wracking when you're working on a motor over the water. As you know, if you drop something, that'll be the end of that.
What's that? Okay, that's your
Filter.
There's your air cleaner, which has got to get dried out.
Okay, now we got a bit of oil coming out the carb.
Yeah, that's from being upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your butterfly valve to control your air intake. As these motors are fuel injected, they don't actually have a standard carburetor.
So the key and the kill switch are missing. Cancel that. Found the key and a spare kill switch. Yeah.
Huh?
I disconnected the fuel line.
Okay. There's no plugs in there now anyway. So
I think we get it spinning and see what comes out of these chambers. Might get a bit, because water might have gone in through the carb. So
only going to the cylinders.
yeah, so we might see. There we go. Once.
Yeah, it's super important to get all the water out of the cylinders. If you turn it over without doing that, you'd get a hydraulic lock and run the risk of bending a conrod and damaging the engine.
Something's pouring out here.
Yeah, it's water coming out of the starting motor.
Kerry, get us that Q20, that thing at Q20.
I'd take that starter motor winding straight out and fucking
Spray it.
Yeah, man, it's just gonna be. Okay, so we pretty much all the water has come out of that one cylinder. So I think we'll put the sparks back in and fire it up, and needs to run, needs to get hot, needs to get that oil circulating again. Then it gets an oil change.
We were super lucky not to have lost the little toolkit, because the little plug spanner which comes with a motor is super tiny, and it's very difficult to get into them if you don't have the right tools.
This is not the best thing to freaking work on.
Yeah, so we changed the fuel tank and made sure that all the fuel lines and all the fuel was devoid of water, and we were good to go.
That's hopeful. Should we put it in the water? It's gonna start.
What?
You.
Come on, baby.
Okay, I tell you what, I want to put some water on and then we can run it. Where's it? Okay, on, Kerry.
Yes.
There we go. Not again.
Not again.
This had nothing to do with all the wine that we had last
No,
time.
absolutely.
Things purring away. It's running like a dream. Nice one, bud.
Trevor taking the Parlay's duck to go and get the cushion. We spotted it on the beach, so he's going to go and collect it. Yeah, we dropped Colin off at the surf spot. He was a little bit nervous to take the duck and go and anchor it, so after our story. So anyway, Trevor dropped him off, and that's why we've got their duck. And now Trevor's going to tie up next to one of those other boats and just swim in and go and fetch the cushion. It's been a long day so far, but and the surf is epic. It's fantastic. Just look at the swell. It's just incredible. It's so clean. But Trevor's head is just not there today, although he's cursing. But yeah, he wants to just get all this other stuff done and fixed. So that's the story. What happened? What happened? Okay, so Trevor is determined to get there, so he's going to try with the kayak now, because he can see the cushion lying there and he wants to go and walk on the beach and just see if there's anything, the little Furuno cover and stuff. But he says he's going to get absolutely hammered in the surf with the kayak, but it's the only way to do it because these other guys on these boats just didn't want to help him and keep watch of the tender while he went to swim for the cushion. So, and how's the cushion?
This thing must go around the corner. The cushion.
And
I'm stuck now. Jesus, I've swum, done everything except for surf. Oh my god. Best day of surf at Ollie's. Playing rescue. Bloody idiot.
yeah.
Oh my.
Anyway, I can't believe we've got the duck
Huh?
at the back of our boat. Like
Fucking
nothing ever happened.
Like nothing happened, like hell. Oh God, in a couple of minutes of absolute panic. So lucky the duck didn't go onto the beach. We got onto the beach. That would have been the end of that.
Yeah, the morning after our nasty escapade with the flipped rubber duck or flipped Zodiac. Sunrise at Ollie's Bay or Ollie's Point. Seems like there is still a little bit of swell, so we might get a surf in this morning, although it looks like the swell direction's changed a bit. Man, I'm broken after yesterday. Yeah, shit, it was a heavy day. I was absolutely knackered yesterday evening. It was like a marathon, friggin' Olympics. Surfing, paddling in, swimming the friggin' duck out of the surf zone, and then having to swim back through the shore break to go and fetch my board, which I'd let go. I just undid my leash while we were trying to battle with the boat. Unfortunately, Colin broke his surfboard in half, trying to help with the rescue. So yeah, not an auspicious day. Yeah, I had to go back into the surf later with a kayak to go and fetch one of the cushions on the boat, which had washed off when it flipped. And yeah, all round super difficult day. But we got her started. Hopefully not too much damage. Time will tell. Anyway, big ups to Colin for helping. I didn't get too much help from the rest of the people that were here, except for the one guy on a pangu who came out and helped us tow the boat back to the Lyra to get her flipped back on her feet. So yeah, it was a pretty tough day yesterday. Anyway, this kind of stuff happens, so you just got to sort it out and move on. How not to be working on a boat. It's only when you suffer these kind of mishaps that you realize how dependent you are on these Zodiacs, and without them you're absolutely stuffed. When you're sailing around, it's your mode of transport, and without it you've got no means of getting on and off the shoreline, so not the best thing to have happen to you.
Basically I had both the covers off, the side covers, to do a repair on the back which cracked. So yeah, it's been a bit of a story freaking at sea. I want to do it now because it rains at night. And I needed time for the glue to dry, so it's back together. But yeah,
Yeah, I'd watched Colin and the Parlay crew in their runs of bad luck, and man, I was starting to wonder if we were on the same thing. If only I'd known what still lay ahead.
not looking pretty, but it's sealed.
Which is the main thing at this
Yeah.
time of day,
Jeez.
just to have it completely sealed.
Yeah, once again a big thanks to Colin for the collaboration with this video. We're going to do a couple more in the next few episodes.
The rubber's moved in the front here. The rubber moved in the front. Okay.
One cover which hopefully doesn't leak. What it made me, the last 2 days have been a freaking nightmare. Fucking hell. Because surfing in a place I don't even enjoy. Anyway. I don't think we've left anything off. Right, that's enough for today.
Yeah, so we decided to return back to Papagayo for the calm water and a good anchorage. Was going to do an oil change on the motor and pull off the starter motor and do a service on that, and also top up diesel. Yeah, little did we know what lay in store for us with a massive storm brewing and much, much more. So just when we thought we'd used up all our bad luck, this happened. This has been opened up big time. I definitely need stitches here. That's right to the core. So yeah, don't ever leave hatches open. Yeah, so join us next week as we really run into a heap of trouble. Make sure you subscribe and harden up before tuning into next week's episode. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
As they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day.